Welcome to The Explainer. I am so incredibly thrilled you're joining us today because, well, we're tackling one of the most frustrating, universal mysteries of human biology. I mean, you've definitely experienced this. You do everything right, you get into bed early, you close your eyes, and yet you wake up feeling like you literally didn't sleep a wink. Today, we're going to use the research and insights from an awesome breakdown by Melika Nejati Afkham to uncover exactly why we feel so tired even after sleeping. Let's just dive right in.
Okay, so it's the ultimate betrayal, right? You slept your standard 8 hours, you put in the time. So why on earth are you waking up completely exhausted, reaching for like your third cup of coffee before 9 a.m.? For this explainer, I really want you to put your detective hat on. We're going to treat this whole thing like a biological whodunit. We have a crime, stolen energy, and we need to track down the culprits.
To solve this case, we're starting with Section 1, the 8-hour illusion, and moving beyond time in bed.
This instantly shatters a myth that, honestly, most of us have believed since we were kids. We are all super hyper-focused on sleep duration. Just the raw total hours spent lying under the covers. But the source material makes this crystal clear. Duration is really only half the story. The actual magic, that lies in sleep quality. Quality means successfully completing these specific restorative sleep stages, like deep sleep and REM sleep. If those stages get disrupted, well, the total time you spent lying there kind of doesn't matter. You could literally be in bed for 10 hours, but if the quality is poor, your body just isn't actually resting. And that brings us to Section 2, the deep sleep night shift, which is basically your biological cleanup crew. So deep sleep isn't just you being powered down like a computer. No, it is an incredibly active, absolutely critical restorative stage. While you are out cold, your body is working overtime. It's actively repairing tissues. It's strengthening your immune system. It's restoring your energy reserves. And your brain, get this, it is literally taking out the trash. It's clearing out all that metabolic waste that built up during the day, all while it's consolidating your memories. So yeah, this is some heavy, essential maintenance work going on. The really crucial point here is understanding the direct fallout of missing this stage. If your sleep quality is junk and you're robbed of deep sleep, your biological cleanup crew never actually gets to finish their shift. And the results? Well, you wake up with 3 major strikes against you. You're mentally slow because that brain waste didn't get cleared out. You're physically weak because your tissues and energy weren't fully repaired. And you are emotionally drained. You aren't just a little groggy. Your entire system is basically running on a compromised engine. But what actually controls all of this? Let's move to Section 3, the Hormone Balancing Act, to look at the chemical messengers running the show. Sleep is profoundly, deeply linked to our hormones. I want you to think of this as a chemical seesaw inside your body. On one side, you've got melatonin. This is the hormone that signals to your body, hey, it's time to wind down, and it helps you fall asleep. On the totally opposite side of that seesaw is cortisol, the hormone that helps you wake up and get alert. Now, for you to get really high-quality restorative rest, these 2 hormones have to work in this perfect natural rhythm. Melatonin goes up at night, cortisol drops. Cortisol spikes in the morning, melatonin drops. It is a beautiful, very delicate dance. But here is exactly where things go off the rails. Stress totally disrupts this delicate balance. When you're stressed out, your body just pumps out extra cortisol, and this completely hijacks the seesaw. It throws off your natural rhythm. Your body wants to sleep, maybe your melatonin is really trying its best to do its job, but that stress-induced cortisol is just blaring the alarm bells. This kind of internal chemical warfare can completely sabotage your sleep cycles. And the result? It leaves you totally exhausted the next day, even if you theoretically quote-unquote slept for 8 hours. So we know stress is a huge culprit, but what else is stealing our rest? Let's check out Section 4, Hidden Sleep Saboteurs, and investigate the suspects. Let's run through a quick lineup of these everyday suspects. These are the hidden causes of non-restorative sleep that interrupt your normal cycle without you even realizing it's happening. We already touched on stress and anxiety, but listen to this next one. An irregular sleep schedule. Going to bed at 10 p.m. one night and like 2 a.m. the next, it totally confuses your biological clock. What about excessive screen time before bed? That blue light from your phone is literally tricking your brain into halting its melatonin production. Then there's caffeine consumption lingering in your system, physically blocking deep sleep. And even physical roadblocks like sleep disorders, like take sleep apnea, for example. They continuously wake you up microscopically throughout the night, so you never actually reach that deep sleep stage. Honestly, Any single one of these can completely ruin your sleep quality.
Okay, I want to pause here for a really quick but absolutely crucial point. Occasional tiredness, that is completely normal. We all have off nights. But if you are experiencing consistent exhaustion despite getting enough sleep time, you really need to pay attention. As the source points out, this could indicate underlying issues like chronic stress, depression, or persistent sleep disorders. If this is a constant everyday battle for you, it is 100% worth seeking a medical evaluation to rule out or treat those deeper issues. Seriously, don't ignore it.
But hey, what if your sleep issues are mostly just lifestyle-driven? Let's turn the corner to Section 5, How to Fix Your Sleep, and start solving this case. Taking your power back and actually improving your sleep quality doesn't always require these massive, disruptive life changes. Just consider these simple, totally actionable habits. Step 1, keep a regular sleep schedule. Just try to go to bed and wake up at the exact same time to lock in that natural hormonal rhythm. Step 2, avoid screens before bedtime to let your melatonin naturally do its thing and rise. Step 3, reduce your caffeine intake, especially later in the afternoon. And Step 4, create a really comfortable sleep environment. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. These steps directly, head-on, neutralize those hidden saboteurs we were just talking about. The overarching theme here is super simple. Small improvements can make a really big difference. You do not have to overhaul your entire life by tomorrow. Just pick one of those steps to start with. Actually, scratch that. Just start by leaving your phone outside the bedroom tonight. Small, consistent tweaks like that compound over time into massive, real gains in your daily energy and your mental clarity. Which brings us to our final big takeaway. We started this explainer by looking at the 8-hour illusion, right? Well, going forward, I really want you to change the way you think about your nights. Stop waking up and asking yourself, did I sleep enough hours? That is entirely the wrong metric. Instead, ask yourself this. Did my body actually rest? Focus on the quality. Protect your deep sleep. Manage those hidden saboteurs. If you do that, you might just solve your very own exhaustion mystery. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. And hey, here is to actually getting some real rest tonight. See you next time.